It's Adam with Errata Non Grata, and coming to you with some Atari Lynx, which is something I've wanted to do more of. It's just I don't want to use emulators unless I absolutely have to, so instead using a camera pointed at a monitor. As I do have the McWill LCD upgrade, which has VGA out, and so I'm able to output this to a VGA monitor. But there is a Lynx programming competition that is, I guess, underway or just finished up, called the Lynx Jam 2024. And so a bunch of enterprising homebrew coders have created some titles for it. And here's one called Grogger, and it's basically the arcade tapper, but for the handheld, but with a medieval theme. I've already been playing, and as I was in the middle of playing, it's like, well, maybe I'll give this a shot and see what happens, but I'm actually a bit far already. Crap. Now I'm dead. So that was a terrible timing for me. But, I mean, check out this... Oh, I'm sorry, the Lynx Jam 2023. But that title screen there, using high color, I mean, it's not the first time such thing's been done before, but I haven't seen it too often, and it's quite impressive. But let's start from the beginning. So it has all the same mechanics as Tapper does, but there's no bonus round. Although, one thing to note with anything from the Lynx Jam is that these usually aren't finished. Yeah, I can run. Oh, come on. Oh, it also only has 3 lanes instead of 4. Although maybe... I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played Tapper. It might have even had 5. And then, of course, when you get into the later levels, when it changes direction of the the aisles where you're going. This is where I always get screwed up, is when I misjudge how many I'm supposed to be throwing down the table. There we go. Have some medieval fantasy ales. But even though I don't think this is completely finished, I mean, it shows that Tapper, or something like it, certainly would have worked on the Lynx, which had a lot of arcade ports on it, as did pretty much every Atari system except for the Jaguar. Come on, get out of my bar. There we go. Of course, there are many other Lynx Jam games that I'll have to play. I downloaded a couple more to my SD card. Oh! Didn't have that happen before. There we go. I guess in some ways it's easier to play with a smaller screen. That's where I was doing a little bit better. Oh crap. It also doesn't have dancing maids or anything. Like Tapper had dancing cheerleaders that could show up and entertain the guests to help you catch up sometimes. Oh my gosh, come on. So there is where I'm in the arcade space, there is an indie developer creating an indie arcade game that's not exactly Tapper. It's kind of the same idea of a barkeep working in such an environment, but it just approaches the gameplay in a different way. It's called Perfect Pour. And that'll be out later this year, I believe. Dang it. There we go, new high score. So it's only up from here. Ooh, shakalaka. Wonder if I get an extra life at a certain point. This would have been a nice addition to the Lynx back in the day, even though it is a clone of an arcade game and could use an extra bonus round sort of thing or two. Get out of here. Looks like this is as hard as it gets. Of course, I'm probably speaking way too soon there. Wonder what I'm sending their way. Tis it ales? Tis it juices? Pumpkin juices? What do pumpkin men drink? And whatever these things are. Dinosaurs? I don't know. Now we got snails and a knight. Surprised with myself. I think the furthest I ever made it in Tapper was the future, like 1980s or something, or like I think it was supposed to be the 2000s or something like that. The 21st century, back in the 80s and 90s. Nobody really said the 2000s. They always said the 21st century. Nobody really says the 21st century anymore. But I remember it all the time in the 80s and a little bit in the 90s. Oh crap! No. There we go. 66,000. Oh, that is Grogger, Grogger, something like that. Again, available for free online. You can find it looking up the Lynx Jam 2023. It's also on Atari Age. Links to that. What do you think about this from what you see here? And do you want me to do more Lynx Jam games? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.